it's not like we're buying a flash in the pan. Liverpool have got access to plenty of data on him. Ian Graham talked about this in his book about how do you rate footballers, how do you compare them with what you've already got. It really helps when they're playing in competitions that are considered broadly in line with the ones that you're already playing in. So the Bundesliga stuff is very important. In addition to that, obviously he's a winner as well, having lifted the Bundesliga title. He's won the league with Celtic as well, which people feel free to mock that if you will.
This is great banter.
But it is experience of winning a league title. He's won more silverware there. Obviously won the cup with Bayern as well. That's another important thing. You're coming into a squad now who've won the league. You've got lads who are still in that squad who've won everything, absolutely everything. And I just think it helps in terms of a pecking order. You know, he's going to have great stories from that Bayer team of being coached by Xabi Alonso, of having one of the most famous seasons in modern football, but also he's got the medals to dangle as well if he really wants to. If he wants to come in and swing his medals around.
If you get hit, it's your own fault.
You know, then cool. That will help, because obviously dressing rooms, changing rooms can be quite cutthroat at times. Personality ties into culture a little bit as well, because obviously he can hold his own. He's a good talker.
So there's a lot of beer in your hair.
The coach drenched me.
Yeah.
Edmund Tapsoba drenched me, and he's looking for me again. Okay. That's why I'm here.
But you've not come for an interview. You've come to hide.
Exactly.
Which again will help him settle in terms of the culture. Let's do the biggest one. Let's put our FSG hats on here. Price €35 million release clause being reported. Cool. Again, you're talking in the region of 30 million quid for someone with that experience. Yeah, good. That feels like a really, really sort of shrewd move. He does have versatility, of course. So he has played at right back. He has played at right wing back, right mid, right wing. He could do a job on, I'm sure, other side or right hand side of midfield if he really wanted to sort of, copy a bit of the pace that Szoboszlai brings to that side. But the pace thing again is absolutely massive in that regard, and maybe that's one thing when we talk about the defensive side of things. If we're going to encourage our fullbacks to get up and attack, then actually having recovery pace makes a big old deal. And listen, there's even a world where if Mohamed Salah, he will go away for a month during December, during the busiest part of the season, and go to AFCON. That might be half the thinking with the versatility, is he'll get his games in rotation at right back, but also maybe a little bit of coverage for Salah, without then us having to have 6 forwards. We can have one guy who can do most of the jobs down the right-hand side.